Right, well, thank you guys so much for meeting with me. I'm so excited to be Ryan's caregiver and to meet you, Saritha, Ryan's daughter. It has been, my whole livelihood has been committed to bettering the lives of aging individuals. And normally to kick off meetings, I try to find different ways that we can bond. And I've recently come across a new game called Icebreaker, and it's basically a fun game where we can start some conversations and get to know each other a little bit better so that we can feel more comfortable. So, if you could travel anywhere, where would you go? And I'd like myself to start, and then Ryan, and then Saritha. If I could travel anywhere, I would go to the Bahamas because I love to scuba dive and they have great scuba diving. What about you, Ryan?
That's a good question. I think throughout my life, me and our family, I've always been huge skiers, and I love the winter time, and especially around Christmas and New Year's. I think it's what a great time. So I think if I could travel anywhere, I go to probably the Swiss Alps. It's been my favorite place that I've ever gone. And although I can't particularly ski or snowboard, I know that the rest of my family really enjoys it, and whenever they have fun, I have a ton of fun as well. So just kind of hanging out in the village and enjoying the views and enjoying everyone, my whole family having fun is really important to me. So that's where I would love to go.
Great.
And as much as I have loved our ski trips, I would actually have to agree and go somewhere tropical. I would really love to go to Jamaica. And so I've been to the Bahamas actually, and it was like really beautiful. So that's so funny that you said that. But Jamaica, I've never been. So I think that'd be super fun.
Great. That sounds so fun that you guys have been able to take family trips, and I always love to do that stuff with my own family. So, what is your favorite sports team and why? So, Ryan will answer first, then Saritha, then myself, and I will preface by saying I don't follow a lot of sports, so this will be an interesting answer.
Well, my favorite sports team absolutely has to be the Tampa Bay Lightning, especially after a big season in the Stanley Cup. What an amazing end to a season, and particularly during COVID, definitely cheered up everyone. We've been in Tampa for a while, and been going to the games every single year, and we really enjoy it. So that has to be my favorite team.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to agree. Tampa's great. And it's, so funny that we have such a good hockey team there, but it's always been nice to go to the games as a family. It's like always something to look forward to. I've also like really recently been getting into football, so the Bucks have been doing super well. And so that's always been good. Go Tampa.
This is crazy because while I said I don't follow a lot of sports, I love Tampa. I was totally raised as a huge Tampa fan forever. So next time I swing by, I'll be sure to drop off a fun jersey. All
Awesome.
right.
That sounds great.
Okay. So, what is your favorite childhood memory? And then Saritha, myself, then Ryan.
Yeah, I actually have to talk about the ski trips again because they have been super great. And so we went to Colorado one year, and I remember I had never skied before, and I was terrified, and I was just like literally so nervous. And then he actually helped me a ton, and it was just the most like gratifying thing to be able to like accomplish something that you were so scared of. And so that definitely has just, it's a memory that I look back on really fondly.
Mhm. That sounds so great. I always think that family vacations are such a great time to bond. Um, my favorite childhood memory is definitely growing up. My family, we would rent a sailboat in the Virgin Islands, and it was essentially camping on water. Definitely not a very nice boat, rarely had air conditioning. But my dad would captain it, and we would go through all of these different islands and like really live off the ocean. And I think that's what really kind of instilled my love for the water. And yeah, I'm very, very grateful for that because I think it taught me a lot about socializing with new people, because you make friends at every port. So that definitely is some of my favorite childhood memories stem from those vacations.
Yeah, and I have to read. We've talked about this as well. As much as I love the water, fishing with, my grandfather or my father, and just kind of learning about the water and being able to share my, fishing spots with my kids as well, and carry on that tradition. It's a great family activity, and we're really fortunate, to have such a great fishery in Tampa. So that's my favorite childhood memory.
Mm. Well, thank you guys so much for playing along. I've really had a great time getting to know you all, and I will for sure have to bring some Tampa gear, and maybe someday we can go fishing. That would be absolutely amazing. And I look forward to meeting you all in person.
You got it.
Thank you so much. This has been great getting to meet you.